D-Lo 404 Boxing. Big shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to Marlo's Corner, Trey X, and the whole Block fam. If you haven't been over there before, go over there and subscribe. Check them out on Fight Night. Listen to Trey X, the best blow-by-blow commentator on YouTube, or probably anywhere in the world. Best I've heard. So, go over there and check them out. You'll be in for a treat. So, what I want to talk about is this Canelo Alvarez, Sergey Kovalev fight. Once again, there's a fight on the horizon that's getting little to no promotion whatsoever. But it's supposed to be this big super fight, all to get all excited about, but you barely hear anything about the fight. And if I'm not mistaken, that fight is less than a month away. I may be wrong, but I do believe it's less than a month away. But I just feel like you should be seeing commercials about these fights. You should see advertisements on the internet, and not seeing anything. But and the crazy thing is that this is a fight that's going to take place on an app that promised to be the new wave in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gotten off to a horrible start in the U.S. And based on the moves that they're making, I don't see it improving anytime soon. Canelo is the biggest star over there on that app, and he's fighting a fight that is it's a legitimate contest. But there again, it's still one of those fights that fans could get behind if they actually knew about the fight. But I just don't see enough advertisement for it. I don't see enough promotion, and how I think the fight could play out. I mean, I think it's a fight worth getting a look. There's a lot of ways that fight can go, and all the scenarios I picture, I think it's an exciting fight, one way or the other. But the fight's not getting promotion. I don't think that it's going to have the effect that they thought it would have on their subscriptions. And I'm going to watch the fight, but I'm not going to subscribe. I have other means of watching the fight, and I'm going to go that avenue, because I'm just not buying into right now the Zone hasn't given me anything that makes me feel like it's worth subscribing. I mean, that's just how I feel about it. So until that changes, I won't be subscribing to the Zone. And I look at guys that are sitting over there on the Zone that aren't getting quality fights, and that even turns me off further. When I look at a guy like Demetrius Andrade, that went over there, yeah, he's staying active, but we haven't seen Andrade in a fight that's worth getting excited about yet. You can't fault him or the people at the Zone for the Billy Joe Saunders fight falling through, nor him fighting the guy that he had to fight as a late replacement. But from that point on, it should have been, okay, let's secure a marquee opponent for Andrade, and let's put him in there with somebody that's going to get some buzz, get some excitement, and get the fans behind this guy. Or get the fans behind this app. I just see a bunch of guys just sitting over there, waiting around for the next fight against an unnotable opponent. And they have the AJ and Ruiz fight coming, but I mean, even that fight's not really getting a whole lot of promotion. I mean, I think people on YouTube are promoting these fights more so than the actual promoters. And it, to me, it gets to the point where it's like, what's the point of having a promoter if these guys aren't actually promoting fights? I was around in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s when promoters actually done their job. Yeah, they were ripping fighters off back then as well, but you saw billboards, you saw flyers, you saw commercials. I mean, you saw all kind of things building up to these fights that piqued the interest of John Q. viewer to tune in and see what the hoopla was about. But we'll see what happens with this whole situation. But I don't have great expectations for things to turn around over there. But that's all I got to say on it. It's D-Lo 404 Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. I'm out. Peace.